A conscious eye on the environment and social issues of a country can help it flourish and overcome many challenges it faces. A top priority for many organizations today is corporate social responsibility, which focuses on how businesses deal with their environmental, social, and economic impacts. To bring about a revolution through the diverse range of subjects, Institute of Directors holds international conference for the corporate sectors to spearhead towards new ideas and practices, ethics, transparency and accountability.
Institute of Directors is the only institute which is a grouping and which is required for the networking and as an association of corporate directors in India. The whole idea is to bring in best professional experts in each of these areas, see what are the trends and how boardroom practices, boardroom decision making should be geared with this.
The 8th International Conference on Corporate Social Responsibility and also the presentation of Golden Peacock Awards for CSR activities, both national and global, was held on the 17th and 18th of January 2014 at the ITC Windsor Manor, Bangalore. The agenda for the conference touched upon various topics like strategizing CSR, creating a shared value, and mandating CSR among the corporate and discussing the success stories by conducting plenary sessions.
This kind of exchange of ideas will help them to know the problems in proper configuration, and they need constantly to upgrade their ideas. And this is some kind of a step towards that. In India, it is a unique experiment which has been conducted with a great amount of integrity and vision.
You need to focus on building relationships because a company today is a portfolio of mutually beneficial relationships, and use your CSR activities, to help you to build relationships with various groups.
Eminent speakers addressed the conference by talking about making CSR an actionable business agenda and discussing various aspects of the topic. The conference then moved on to discussing about creating a strategy for undertaking CSR activities and the link between CSR and competitive advantage.
The topic today is making CSR an actionable business agenda. So the first challenge is for a corporation to make it a business agenda, and then we'll see how we can make it actionable. Because many of us know this, many of us are aware of it, we wish it, but we're not really sure how to go about it. All growth has to be inclusive. I think we understand that now. And for those who took their time understanding that the requirement of building the environment around them through CSR. So what is CSR? It is basically sustainable, responsible business, wherein we decide according to what we do, what is responsible, whether you're working in, for example, in the building sector, as the General just said, in government, in healthcare, in life insurance, health insurance, whatever it be. What is responsible business? That is got to be focused on first before we decide what we can do. And this has to be long-term, towards all stakeholders, otherwise obviously it will not be sustainable.
When we look at the growing size of corporate India, where the businesses are growing and when their capacities are expanding, I'm also sure that their capacity to respond to some of these complex challenges that exist in our society, their capacity is also building up along with that. I am not trying to absolve the state from its responsibilities. I am just placing the situation as it exists in our society without absolving the Indian state of its responsibilities. But as corporates may be transnational, but still they have responsibility towards the societies where they inhabit, where they thrive. So when we look at this whole issue from that point of view, I'm sure the corporates can respond to these situations. Sufficient scope exists for them to make very meaningful interventions, and through those interventions to change the lives of many people.
This initiative will help a new nation, a strength to build a new nation where everybody will have food, shelter, education, health, so on and so forth. This will be a happier society. So money earned by the rich will be passed on to the needy, the poor, downtrodden, untouchables, so on and so forth.
The link between the CSR and the competitive advantage, it complements the very first point of the session, that is aligning and embedding CSR in your business strategy. Now, if you align, first of all, you'll have to figure out what exactly you want to do. We are into CSR policy, research and advisory. So I'm sort of continuing from where we work. As a company, you will have to realize and identify the sectors that you want to work in. We work with a lot of companies across India, and when we go and talk to them, they usually ask us a very open question: can you study our business agenda and put in alignment a social objective chart and put it in front of the board for us to make presentations, and we are the ones who are making the presentation. Ideally, in a correct situation, this should be done by the board and a reverse thinking should be done. So we were talking about leadership. Yes, it should flow from top. Therefore, we also thought that this is one forum where the independent directors would come in, the CMDs and the managing directors would be able to enforce a thought process change. So for example, when we go to companies and we talk, we say CSR should not be treated as a policy, it should not be treated as a mandate, it should not be treated as an advertising alternative, it should not be treated as a marketing strategy. The core of the issue is a state of mind.
Friends, before I ask you for, invoking your sensibilities and your compassion for corporate social responsibility projects, I think I need to first answer as to how responsible are we as government towards citizen. And that gap between we and they, it's high time it gets bridged. And that's what the innovation is all about. It talks about making this of the people, by the people, for the people, a real situation to feel that yes, government is ours and it's working for us. And the basic pillar is empowering people. So each one of you, I'm sure, have had to deal with government, and I'm sure you would have abused at the end of the day. But what I'm going to present before you is, at least after these 10-15 minutes, you'll really feel empowered and you feel, yes, government is not what we thought it was. And there is a way to get all that you want to get, what you should statutorily, you should legally get without any pain and all gain.
I think this is a real opportunity for companies in India, but more importantly for society in India. And some really good examples already. So the Times of India, hearing about their program in particular was very exciting.
Post the enriching and profound plenary discussions, it was now time for the Golden Peacock Awards night. The Golden Peacock Awards were established by IOD over 2 decades ago and are today recognized as the hallmark of excellence and stand out as unique for recognizing achievements of those who create sustainable and promising businesses.
I have great pleasure to welcome you all for this Golden Peacock Awards night, and I'm extremely grateful to His Excellency for being here today with us. Just a few words. The responsible competitiveness brings out the best in individuals and in organizations, has been amply proved by Golden Peacock Global and National Awards instituted over 2 decades ago. Today, they are recognized worldwide as the hallmark of excellence and have earned and achieved much affection, admiration, and adulation from industry as a holy grail of corporate excellence. I will only say that the awards are self-assessment based, and their preparation helps to inspire and align the entire workforce of the applicant's organization. I have great privilege to specially welcome and thank His Excellency, Shri Nikhil Kumarji, Honorable Governor of Kerala, as the chief guest and Right Honourable Lord Rana from UK to be present here on this Golden Peacock Awards night. On behalf of all of us, we thank His Excellency for sparing his valuable time to come here from Trivandrum and to spend this evening with us. Thank you.
May I request Lord Diljit Rana, Honorary Consul of India, Northern Ireland, to address the gathering.
Corporate social responsibility. I think in the Indian cultural context, we should call it cultural social responsibility. Because even before the so-called corporations, companies came into being, our heritage is the heritage of sages like Guru Nanak, Kabir, that we believe in giving. And it's not just giving money, whatever. Everybody is capable of giving something. Advice, time, sharing the food, and that is our culture. It is our culture, and we should take pride in our culture. I'm glad that the Government of India have started this corporate social responsibility that is guided by the government, that certain companies above a financial level, profit level, should spend 2%. So it's a good idea, but I know you've been discussing this all day, so I don't want to take much of your time. So thank you, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
May I request our Chief Guest, His Excellency Shri Nikhil Kumar, Honorable Governor of Kerala, to grace this occasion with his kind words.
When I speak of the corporate world, on this very special occasion, I also wish to say that apart from the idealism involved and platitudes that are thrown around, one should do this, one should do that, I say this with a great deal of satisfaction and pride that our corporate world has displayed that it has in its DNA a feeling for philanthropy and social good. And I wish to, on this very special occasion, congratulate the corporate world for its this type of DNA, and wish that it continues to do so in future also. There should be a partnership to promote corporate social responsibility, and if that comes about, it will promote social good, it will bring about especially cheer in the lives of those who are below the poverty line. Some of us who come from poor states, like I do, are aware of the great hardships that they face, these people who are below the poverty line. And what they need is, and this is what I had decided to place before you in the form of an appeal, that what they need is good health care and good education. And corporate social responsibilities, I think two major objectives, two major targets, I suppose, would be healthcare and education. These awards are very prestigious, and I am privileged to associate myself with this ceremony. And I thank Shri Saxena and the IOD for giving me this privilege. Thank you.
We now move on to present Golden Peacock Global Awards for Corporate Social Responsibility 2013. So the first category is BPO, and the winner is WNS Global Services Private Limited India. May I request Mr. Keshav R. Murugesh, Group CEO, and Mrs. Shamini Murugesh, Chief Mentor, WNS Cares Foundation, to please collect the award. WNS is the first India-based business process management company to be listed on the New York Stock Exchange in 2006. WNS Cares Foundation aims to create a better and sustainable future for underprivileged children and youth. The foundation aims to equip with the motto educate, empower and enrich.
We've got the Golden Peacock Award for the global category and delighted to receive this. WNS is a global business process management company. We operate out of 30 locations and 12 countries. What we do through WNS Cares Foundation is impact children, almost 40,000 children across all our campuses. So what we do is really, as we grow the company, we also make sure that the communities around us are growing with us. So very relevant programs, essentially focused on real life education for children across all of these countries.
Let's move on to our next category, category retail, and the winner is Marks & Spencer Group PLC UK. May I request Ms. Shalini Nagar, Head HR and Sustainability, India and South Asia, and Mrs. Jyotsna Vilyappa, Head Social Compliance, to please collect the award. The next category is pharmaceuticals, and the winner is Abbott India Mumbai. May I request Ms. Varsha, Director Public Affairs, to please collect the award. Abbott is well known for its contribution to the pharmaceutical sector. Continuous research on drugs and pharmaceuticals is conducted to ensure the lowering of drug prices.
We won an award in the innovation management category. Abbott is India's largest pharmaceutical company and one of world's largest healthcare company, diversified healthcare company. We're really happy to win this award, considering that innovation is something that is imbibed in each and every person that works with Abbott, and the kind of products and services that we get to our patients and consumers and make a difference to their lives.
The next award goes to Mantri Developers Private Limited, Bangalore. May I request Mr. Sushil Mantri, Chairman and Managing Director, to please collect the award. Mantri Developers Private Limited has been the pioneering force behind the rapidly changing skyline of South India. Through SEVA initiative, company promotes and engages individually and with partners in social contribution activities that help strengthen communities and contribute to the enrichment of society. Let's move on to the next category, category banking, and the winner is Canara Bank India. May I request Mr. R.K. Dubey, Chairman and Managing Director, to please come and collect the award. Canara Bank is a leading public sector bank in India. The bank has blended commercial banking and social banking in its functions and discharges its obligations towards the society through its vast network at national and international level.
I am very happy to say that Canara Bank team has been doing very well in corporate social responsibility all over the country. We had been in the renovation of the schools for the children education, for cancer awareness, for AIDS awareness, for eyes operations awareness, now on various activities related to health, hygiene and education. We had been very active all over the country.
The next category is software, and the winner is SanDisk Corporation USA. May I request Mr. Guruswamy Ganesh, Vice President, SanDisk Bangalore Design Center, to please collect the award. SanDisk Corporation is a global leader in flash memory storage solutions. The next category is banking, and the winner is IDBI Bank Limited, Mumbai. May I request Mr. M.S. Raghavan, CMD, to collect the award. IDBI Bank, a public sector bank, has created new benchmark in service to its customer in innovative manner. It has adopted Taru village in Ladakh and carried out rehabilitation work.
And we are very happy we could participate in this nation building activity and in a big way come out very successfully. Around the clock we have participated in various activities, and IDBI Bank is very proud to get associated with the nation building activities of the country in the CSR initiative.
The next category is banking private, and the award goes to Yes Bank Limited, Mumbai. May I request Ms. Namita Vikas, Senior President and Chief Sustainability Officer, to please collect the award. Yes Bank, India's new age private sector bank, is a high-quality, customer-centric, service-driven by Indian bank catering to the future business of India.
We've got the Golden Peacock in CSR in the private banking category, and I think that it's a privilege to get this award. We are getting this the third time. Last year we had got one for sustainability. Awards and accolades like these only strengthen our resolve to work within the community, and we have a very strong community program called Yes Community, through which we work with around our 500 branches to deliver community impact on ground.
The next category is Media Communication, and the winner is Bennett Coleman and Company Limited, The Times of India, Suburban Press, Mumbai. May I request Mr. Sanat Hazra, Technical Director, to please collect the award. Bennett Coleman and Company Limited, the leading media organization in India, has created an innovation vertical where top management and senior leaders from all departments meet every quarter and review progress.
We are very thrilled to get this award. It's further strengthen our conviction that this is the way to go. Innovation is going to be the forefront of Indian economy or Indian companies. And we're very, very happy this whole initiative driven by our COO, and it's paying really huge dividend for the company.
The next category is Financial Institution, and the winner is Citibank NA Mumbai. May I request Mr. Sridhar Iyer, Director Digital Business, to please collect the award. Citibank is a multinational private sector global leader in banking sector. Citibank Citizenship Program targets its strategic efforts in the priority areas of financial capabilities and asset building. Congratulations, Citibank. Let's move on to our next category, category Electronics, and the winner is Samsung India Electronics Private Limited, Gurgaon. May I request Ms. Ruchika Batra, Director CSR, to please collect the award. Samsung India Electronics Private Limited is a leading electronic equipment manufacturing and marketing company. Its CSR programs respond to the social and environmental needs and seek to give back solutions to these communities.
I think for every company, it's really important that they actually take up CSR in a very, very committed way. And the way we look at it at Samsung is to really create value for society by using our products and technologies for the betterment of society, thereby contributing actually to the development.
The 8th International Conference and the presentation provided an excellent platform for the exchange of ideas on critical issues of the country and inspired the corporate to perform and excel in their undertaken astute tasks by honouring them with the Golden Peacock Awards.